Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss our subject, which is the marketing of hospitality and tourism services. This lesson is supposedly for our live class. However, since wala kita klase today, I have decided to record the lesson and then just upload it in our YouTube channel. Okay, may I invite everyone to please check the screen here and then just follow me as I go along. Okay, so first, what is the marketing of hospitality and tourism services? So, we are going to discuss as I go along. I will be flashing sa screen in front of you and then just follow. And if you have any questions, you may send me a private message or sa group chat para at least mabalaan man sa iba ninyong nga classmates ang inyong nga concern if ever may ara ka mo sa mga questions. So, let's proceed, okay? So what can you see there? There's a photo. If you can see, there's a hotel, restaurant, waitress, chef preparing food. They are part of the hospitality services. Okay, so how are we going to market? Paano mag-market sa hospitality and tourism services? So we are going to tackle this for one whole semester. While studying this one, I invite you also to check some YouTube channels, research, since mga third year na kamo, para at least you will have also an idea nga maging supplemental lesson sa ako niya ginadiscuss, okay? So, hospitality and tourism sector. So let me first read. The tourism and hospitality industry has emerged as one of the key industries driving growth of the services sector. Yes, that's true. Excuse me. That's true. Ang tourism and hospitality industry is one of the key industry. However, not until last year when we were greatly affected by COVID-19. So, tourism and hospitality industry was one also of the badly hit industry during the pandemic. So hotels were closed, tourist destination were closed, ang mga airlines has stopped operation, restaurants, tour guide. So daw nag-domino effect siya. Everyone nga connected sa tourism and hospitality industry nadulaan sang work, and it's really bad, including me. As owners and travel agency, we saw a decline of almost 1,500% sa mga client namon from 2019 until 2020 nga tanan were all cancellations. Next, hotels contribute in the overall tourism experience through the standards of facilities and services offered by them, and the travel and tourism contribution to capital investment is projected to grow at 6.5 per annum during 2013 to 2023. So amo sini ang aton nga projection. However, because ang COVID-19 nga natabo, I hope that we will be able to recover from this pandemic the sooner the better, tani. Okay, let's continue. So, hospitality marketing. Hospitality marketing is unique because it deals with the tangible product. When we say tangible product, ang pwede makaptan, right? Like a bed in the hotel or food in the restaurant. But it also deals with the intangible aspects of the hospitality and tourism industry. We are going to discuss more of that, ang mga tangible, intangible products later on as we go along. And it is about the experience in the trip and social status it brings eating in a fine dining restaurant. Hospitality marketing is very critical in the success of any hospitality and tourism product, organization and tourist destination. And the proper marketing effort promotes a product or service that fills the need and wants of the consumer and at the same time bring profits to the organization or country that features it. So, ang marketing nga ginatawag naton, There are a lot, okay? Damo sa industry, but we are going to focus on the tourism and hospitality industry. And part of the hospitality industry is the hospitality marketing, which is, ang ginadeal natin dito are those tangible products. Later on, I will give some examples of that one. Okay? Let's continue. Ano ang 10 P's of travel, tourism, and hospitality marketing? This is very much important. Okay? So according to Mr. David Edgell of 2002, amo ni ang 10 P's of the travel, tourism, and hospitality marketing. First one, you need to have the product. Okay? So ang product, it should be saleable. Ang product, dapat may value. Dapat sought after product. Dapat ang product something nga makaintay sa interest ng imong kliyente. Next, the price. Price is very much important. Okay? So, kung ang imong product is poorly priced or overly priced, well, it's not good. Pero, of course, they always say that if we pay a higher price, we get a higher quality. I think so, but not all the time. Okay? Next one is the place. Next is promotion, partnership, packaging, programming, positioning, people, and planning. This is the main topic that I am going to discuss with you today. The 10 P's of the travel, tourism, and hospitality marketing. Continue. So, product. The tourism product differs from other products due to the wide range it covers, including such as accommodations, transportation, food, recreation, and attractions. Ang iba niya nga product are intangible, which is part sa, let's say, history or culture. Ano ni may mga intangible nga product? We are selling this product na hindi natin makaptan, but we can feel it. Let's say, for example, ang history. When we are making some product development, when we are doing some marketing, part sina ginabaligyan natin ng history sa isa ka lugar, ang culture sa isa ka lugar. So these are some examples of intangible products that is part sang 10 P's nga gina-market naton. Okay? Many times the hospitality or tourism product is viewed as more of a service in the customer's eye. You have to remember that. And the closer one can determine how to satisfy the customer's need, the more successful the destination will be. Okay, take note. The closer one can determine how to satisfy the customer's need, the more successful the destination will be. So it goes hand in hand. Okay? So, dapat ang imong nga product is something nga makaintay sa imong nga kliyente. If you are only selling product nga ginabaligya man sang iban, if you are only selling tourist destination nga daw hindi man niya interesting sa imong mga kliyente, I think that's useless. That's why when you are selling product, it has to have something nga daw ka uniqueness. There's a uniqueness in there nga makahambal ang client, ay huo kadtuan ta na nabi na da sila ya very nice gid nga kwan, very nice gid nga tourist destination. So amo sina. Okay, let's continue. Ang price, this refers to the amount customers pay for the product or service provided. A quality tourism experience at a fair price is what the customer is looking for in most cases. Quality tourism experience. Hindi lang tourism experience. There has to be a quality. Good quality. Okay? Amo ina mostly ang ginapangita. Hindi siya tamaan kamahal, pero wala man nag-sacrifice ang quality sa product na imo nga ginabaligya. So, diin mo i-base ang imo nga pricing. So I have set here some examples. There is a screen. Pricing should be based upon clear-cut goals and objectives. Ano? Ang imo nga survival, of course. Kung ang imo nga product with a price nga hindi man niya makasurvive for the next, let's say, 3 months because maputo ikaw or wala sang may mabakal because it's too expensive, daw hindi man siya manami, right? There should be a profit maximization, market share, competition, and positioning. You know where to put your product, how to price your product in the market, together sang mga competitors nga ikaw man niya Japon ang pilion. Okay? Remember how what we are selling here are tourist destination. What we are selling here are hospitality and tourism services. Hindi yung mga product na Apple or iPhone, whatever. Hindi amo ya sina. Okay? Let's continue. Ang place. The place where the customer buys the tourism product can vary greatly. Travel agents like us nga man nag-own sa travel agency, tour operators and tour wholesalers are few examples of the distribution points for tourism product. Look for new distribution points to sell such services. For example, website like tripadvisor.com, but I will focus on number 2. Okay, ang mga travel agents, ang mga tour operators, and tour wholesalers, amo initially sila ang mga distributors ng tourism product. For example, may ara nga bag-o nga gin-develop nga isa ka tourist destination, let's say for example sa Korea. Before i-market sa mga tao, before ibaligya sa mga customers, we get invited as the travel agency operators or travel agents. May ginatawag kami nga fam tour or short word for familiarization tour. Ano ni siya ang familiarization tour? Ginadala kami na dito FOC, free of charge ina. For what? Ginapakita nila sa amon ang product, ginapakita nila sa amon ang tourism destination, ginapakita nila sa amon ang price. Nga for 5 days, 4 nights, amo ini ang makuha sang imo nga client, these are the places that you're going to visit, amo ini ang inclusions, etc., etc. Okay? So, we are considered as distribution points for tourism products, aring mga travel agents. There is also one, ginabutang mo ya sa TripAdvisor, but I believe nga sa website daan, wala ikaw sang actual interaction with the seller. So, when you ask, daw hindi ka nila masabat, but I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm only saying that, on my personal opinion, I'm only saying that mas maayo magbakal sa product if there is an actual interaction. That before you pay for it, may ara ikaw ani mga question and answers nga katabo. Like, what if amo ni ang matabo? What if amo na? Can we have a discount? Ano ang amon makuha if ever that we are 6 or if ever we are 5? Mga amo na bala? So these are part of the negotiations later on that we are also going to discuss. Okay? Continue. Promotion. Promotion is very much important. A range of activities can be used to convince customer to buy the product, including information kits, websites, advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, travel shows, and public relations. So sa promotion pala nga daan, ang mga seller are spending a lot of money to present or to promote their product. But you know kung ano ang pinaka the best niya promotion? I think it is still the word of mouth. When I was starting as a travel agency here in Rojas City, wala man kami client. However, sa may nagka-client na kami and then we gave them a good service, dira na nag-start. I don't remember spending a lot of money for our advertising or promotion because it is our client who made the advertisement, who made the advertising, who made the promotion for us. But hindi man madula ang mga travel shows. We have every February, we have the Philippine Travel Agency Association. May ara man kita nga Tourism Promotions Board. May ara kita nga National Association of Independent Travel Agencies. Nga usually may mga travel and trade show ini sila wherein they are inviting sellers from abroad. Naga-convince sa Manila, usually invite people and then they sell their products there. That is part of the promotion. Another one, utilize tourist information centers such as welcome centers. As you can see, even sa locals lang naton, damo sang may ginapakita, damo sa mga tourist information center. I think tanan ina dira pwede naton makita usually even actually sa Capiz we have dira sa Provincial Tourism and Cultural Affairs Office. Sa Iloilo may ara man sa Casa Real. So part ina sang promotion. Okay. Participation with the state, regional and local tourism offices and association, just like what I have mentioned kanina, ang mga Philippine Travel Agencies Association, may ara nga mga amusina, nga mga travel trade show wherein naga-invite sa mga tao, mga seller to sell their products. Okay? Continue. Partnership. By forging partnership with companies that share the same business objective, it can help in meeting the overall demand of the tourism customer while sharing the total marketing cost. Okay. So, ano ini? Strategic alliances, two or more organizations that can benefit from each other's strength, and then the competition, cooperative efforts between competitive local or regional organizations that enable them to compete effectively at the national and international levels. Okay? Packaging. Because the tourism product often includes a variety of attractions, facilities, and services, packaging must also take on several different forms. A presentation of products or services that would normally be purchased separately but are combined in a single purchase for the convenience of consumer in ease, pricing, and etc. Sometimes, amo niing ginatawag naton yung mga tour packages, nga instead nga ang client mabakalan niya sang airline ticket, usually we do it package na lang, mas barato kung makakuha sila sa package. I-combine naman ang hotel, ang food, ang transportation, accommodation, airline, they get more. Kag hapos mo siya i-market, hapos mo siya i-promote or i-advertise because ay complete na ni. Okay? Mabayad ka na lang. After that, wala ka na sa kinahanglan nga you don't need to worry about anything because it's complete already. Okay? So, I will discuss more of this one later on. Mag-touch kita. Ang programming, you will just have to skip this because hindi man din siya importante. Ang positioning, yes. Ang positioning is finding a special place in the market for the product to differentiate from one's competitors such as niche marketing. So, you have to identify a set of possible competitive advantages upon which to build a position. Ano ang imo nga advantage as compared sa isa ka seller or isa ka marketer para makabuild kayo sa imo nga position. Okay. Select the right competitive advantage and of course, effective communication and delivery of the chosen position to a selected target market, which is very important. People. The people who sell and service the products are an extremely important part of tourism marketing. Okay, so that is very much important. Friendly personal service and trained employees can make or break a tourism business. That's true. Because there are some who are working in the tourism industry nga mga maldita, non-approachable. Amo ni sila who can make or break a tourism business. May mga tour guides kita nga hindi mo ma-approach. So how are they going to refer you or how are they going to refer your company sa iban if you are giving them people who are unapproachable or daw hindi mo ya mahambal nga daw maayo ang ilang service. Because much of the tourism industry is based upon word of mouth, advertising particularly about the service received, what customers say after they depart can thrust a business forward or send it into a downward spiral. Amo ini ang ako niya ginahambal, my dear students, nga ang positive or negative review sa imo nga kliyente pwede nga mag-lift sa imo business pasaka or pwede ka man butungon padalong. Do you understand? Okay, continue. Planning. An important part of a viable business plan is to develop a strategic marketing plan in an effort to identify customer expectation. Research and planning is very important. Roadmap. And to be effective, the plan must be maintained, reviewed, and revised from time to time. Should have an actual marketing plan with a component that mention long-term goal as well. Ano ang aton nga goal para sa aton tourism products and services 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now? It has to be reviewed para mabalaan naton kung diin ang aton nga possession. Okay? Service characteristics. Perishability, intangibility, variability, and inseparability. Continue. Intangibility, to reduce challenges for hospitality marketers. Intangibility, to reduce the feelings of uncertainty in customer. Because what you are selling, hindi nila yung ma-feel, hindi nila makita, hindi nila ma-touch. So dapat ma-reduce mo niya ang feeling, how are we going to trust this? Nga abaklo nato ng amo nga product, are we sure about this product? Wala pa tayo sinikabalo. Isa ina sa challenge sa mga hospitality marketers natin, even us. Kay hambalo namon, mama namin itbala amon tour sa Korea. How are we going to prove that kung wala pa sila nag-avail? So that's part of the challenge. Next, inseparability, to manage the provider-customer and the customer-customer interaction. Variability, to manage the quality consistency, and perishability, to manage the demand and supply levels. Intangibility, tangibilize the intangible, to provide tangible evidence and images to customers to strengthen their confidence about the services before buying. Amo na nga i-try mo nga makaubra sang something na pwede makita or matouch sa customer even though you are selling an intangible product. Like what? Reviews. Okay, nami gid ang tour, even the tour guide, ang history is very nice gid. Sino naghambal? Ang mga previous clients sa reviews. Pictures. At least you will be able to convince the client nga manami ang imo product na ginahambal even before nila makita. Unlike sa mga iPhone or sa Samsung, before buying, pwede mo yung matouch, pwede mo yung malantaw. But this one, wala. So you are competing lang gid sa imo nga client, base lang gid ya, and they will only believe you if you show them something na mapatihan. For instance, a restaurant that offers kitchen trip or food trial will provide clues to customer as to what to expect in terms of food and services. This is true. How are you going to promote your new food? How are you going to promote your new menu? By giving what? A food taste. Free food taste. Food tasting. Invite mo sila to come to your restaurant, to check on your menu. You give it for free. Para nga ma-entice mo sila and then they will give a review. Ay, manami gid man, no? Okay? Amo na. Inseparability, because providers and customers are likely to be part of the service experience, it is important to recruit the right people. Recruit the right people, train providers or customers to understand the service delivery system. Additionally, providers should also try to manage their customers so that they do not cause dissatisfaction for others. For instance, certain restaurants in the USA targeting at couples or adult buyers have implemented a no kids are allowed policy in their premises. Para nga maka-attract sila sini sa mga adult buyers lang. Ay, wala kami diya sa mga kids para nga less disturbance. But on the other way around, if you are selling a product, what you're promoting is product para sa imo mga guests who have kids, then no kids are allowed nga policy should be abandoned. Bayluhan mo you can bring your kids free magkaon, free sila magamit sang amon mga toys diri or mga recreation center, mas manami ina nga aman. The parents can go there, they can eat while their kids are enjoying. So it's like a win-win solution. Okay? So amo sina ha? Variability. Good hiring and training procedures are more likely to increase quality consistency in the hospitality industry, and other options will be to standardize the service performance process and to monitor the level of customer satisfaction periodically. So from time to time. Okay? Perishability. To manage the demand level, use differential pricing to shift from peak to off-peak periods. For example, some hotels promote discount prices for weekdays only to manage their room demands. This is a very good example because we can see nga may ara yung mga hotel yung nag-promote sila yung sang ilang. Let's say for example, kung weekend gani mas mahal as compared sa weekdays. Pero kung weekdays, since wala may nag-check-in, mas ginabarato nila ang ilang hotel para hindi sila mabakantihan sa kwarto because any vacant room sa isa ka hotel is considered loss. Considered na nang-aperdi sila. Cultivate non-peak demand. Certain theme parks in Singapore have introduced nighttime attraction and activities for this non-peak period and have a reservation system to manage the demand level. Hotels, airlines, and restaurants use reservation systems extensively. Like GDS, gagamit na sila Sabre, Amadeus, Navitaire. These are some of the GDS na ginagamit not only for booking airline tickets but as well as for others like hotels, transportation, accommodations. Okay? To manage the supply level, use part-time employees during peak demand period and cross-train the employees so that they can perform various tasks, especially when there is a labor shortage, and encourage customers to participate in the production process. Example, fast food companies in the USA require customers to fill their own beverages. Dili sa aton hindi pa na. I think workout na niya subong sa SNR sa Iloilo that you fill your own soft drinks, you clean your own table. McDonald's in Korea is also doing such. And these are some of the things or way para suggesting to at least you have to encourage your customer na mag-participate para at least daw medyo ma-lessen ang work naton. Okay? Okay guys, so that is for our lesson. Medyo madasig lang ang akong lecture. However, I will be doing some more and I will be explaining more sa inyo during our live class maybe by Friday. Okay, so that's all for today. If you have any question, please let me know through our group chat if may ara ka mo question. And then if there is none, then I will see you in your next class. Okay, goodbye.